Hey everyone, Alex Bennett here at the PGA Tour Performance Center at TPC Sawgrass, continuing answering questions. I've got two questions, two Dylans. One Dylan asked me how many tour players I've worked with. It's been over a dozen. I've got 8 currently on the PGA Tour. I've got 2 inside the top 5 on the money list on Korn Ferry. So hopefully those 2 obviously will move to the PGA Tour next year. I think they can handle the rest of the season. The other question is 3 warm-up moves to build a solid foundation for their golf swing. Obviously, I'd want it to be more than 3. I've got I call it essential warm-up on my programs. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. It's something you can do before you play, before you work out. Covers all the bases. But answering the question, 3 moves, so we want to make sure it's 3 moves that require some shoulder stability, core activation, and glute activation. So we want to try to combine as many as we can, right? So let's start with the shoulders. All you need is a TheraBand. I'm trying to do this, as minimalist as possible with as little equipment as possible, meaning. And so the first one, we're going to just do 2 90-degree angles with the arms. We're going to wake up those external rotators, but I want you to make sure that when we get those arms up and we're going to that external, we're not just arching our back to get it, right? So we want to keep this core engaged, feel like our pelvis stays tucked, and we're just rotating back, just like that. So we're waking those external rotators up, working on our shoulder range of motion, but our shoulder stability as well. And we're keeping that core engaged, making sure those scaps are able to rotate back and down. I like the thumbs going back. Like I always say, I like 1 set of 10, or 2 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10, but at the very least, 1 set of 10. So now, I want to go into a core activation. So once again, as I'm always preaching balance, we're going to focus on one side of the obliques at a time. This is one of my favorite moves, but we're going to add in an up and a rotation. So keep this inside leg out. We're going to do our Palette raise. So right there, we're trying to keep our spine angle, right? We're not trying to let this pull us over. So we're going to go up, and then we're going to rotate. And when we rotate, I don't want to see this knee go in and us lose our balance. So we're really isolating those left obliques, rotating away, feeling like that core is engaged. We're keeping about 90% of our weight on this front leg, and just keep those arms long. We're only counting this as 1 move, Dylan, so it might be 2, but oh well. And you're going to feel that left hip really trying to stay balanced. Those left obliques firing. Good. And then we'll obviously switch sides. I'm going to keep that side open just because I'll be turning my back, obviously, to the camera. I don't have a cameraman yet. Not that big time. But next move is we're going to throw a mini band on. So we're going to get 2 moves in 1 again. So we're going to work that hip hinge, which obviously is very important, not only for your golf game, but back health. And then we're also going to throw in a glute activation. But we're stabilizing this lead leg. We're going to start standing up straight. We're going to hinge back and kick. So we feel that glute, feel this hip stabilize, coming back up, lean back and kick. And obviously if you were looking at me down the line and I was swinging a golf club, I'd have a lot of space for my arms to come through impact, feeling like that glute's firing, this hip's stable. You can throw a little rotation in there and not fall over like I just did, but we're just rotating just like that. And obviously you can do this on the range. You can do this at home. Bring that band with you. Need to stop talking and focus here because I'm losing my balance. There we go. Locked in, kept the balance. So now we'll switch sides. So same thing. I'm doing this on both sides. Feel that left glute. Feel a little bit of rotation in that right hip. We're hinging back into it and rotating. Feel that foot gripping the ground. Feeling those shoulders rotating to that hip. as I would in the backswing. Good. Like I said, obviously we combined some moves there, but I'd like it to be more than 3 moves. But keep the questions coming, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good one.